What going on, man? It's your boy Fo Cali out of Montgomery, Alabama, sipping on Graejuicetv. I started making music in like 2018, cause shit, at first I was hooping and shit, but little shit happened, so I ended up running into a couple guys or whatever. We came up with a little format or whatever, cause he was already in the process of building his own little studio and shit. But I was like, shit, I pitch in or whatever, let's get some equipment and shit, cause I was already, you feel me, musically inclined. I've been in choir and shit my whole life type shit. So shit, I was like, shit, fuck it, I pitch in what I need to do. We got a little refund checks from school and shit, blew all that shit on nothing but equipment. I can't even lie. Around about February 2019, that's when all the equipment was in there. We had the whole studio built and shit. Man, I got in there and I recorded my first song, and that bit was called He. I don't know, I was just on some random shit like I want to be different. I'm gonna call that bit He. I recorded that shit or whatever. I hadn't even dropped the song yet. Fucked around. I'm at Alabama State, the school. They had put me in this little competition. They voted me. They had nominated me for one of the best artists on campus. I'm like, damn, I ain't even dropped a song. And y'all niggas just heard that little snippet of me recording and that shit. Like, but that shit was cool though. So shit, I just kept pushing with that shit because everybody was like, bro, you got something. So I was like, shit, why not keep pushing with it? And I believed in myself anyway. Once I started hearing myself and I was like, I really started getting deeper into my bag with this music shit. I was like, yeah, ain't no way I gotta stop with this shit. Shit, it's a blessing, you know? And gifts can be taken just quick as you can get them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of old school in me, for real. That's like most of my beats, you'll hear a lot of samples in them motherfuckers, like old school samples and shit, but I was more so on some shit like shit. If I wanna, keep that little old school flavor, but still let the young folk, you feel me, new school here, it was like I made my own way with it. So, I like that shit a little bit. I started taking little pieces from other people too, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Future, he a big part of my, the character I built in my artist or whatever. And I got a lot of MJ, Isley Brothers, all that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Al Green, the whole nine when they come to old school. But it's just, I don't know, I feel like R&B and all that and old school hip hop really played a part of my sound rather than the new school. Besides, of course you'll get your little flavors here and there from certain people, but I think I just made my shit into my own little, my own little taste or whatever. So shit, now we see where I'm at now.
You got two projects out.
Yeah, I got two out. The first one was just called 4 Seasons, the project, and the second one was called 4 Seasons Project Winner. My plans initially was to drop them based on the seasons changing and shit. So I was gonna do I did 4 seasons in January of 2021, and then I dropped 4 Seasons the project earlier this year during the winter. So I was like, no, last year during the winter. So I was like, yeah. So I made, I tried to keep up with it, but, personal life started happening and nigga got a little more inconsistent and shit. So, but now I'm trying to, slowly get myself back in my craft, get back in my bag and being on this shit every day type shit, Let me see how I like it. For sure. Most of my content based off of, like, the shit I speak on is based off of, like, me wanting to make a difference in my environment type shit. Like, cause I ain't gonna even sit here and cap like niggas, like I'm the person out here, you feel me, doing all this extra shit, going out here doing this and knowing I ain't doing it or whatever the case is, but I most definitely have been in the environment and situations where I done had to see that shit, or I know I done had to, take action in certain things or whatever, but I feel like most of my music is just wanting to make a difference for the people, my community, really, my people. Said most of my music is real. It's telling you what's going on out here, but at the same time, I want you to be able to learn from that, not indulge in it. I don't want kids and shit hearing my shit and being like, oh, let's resort to going to do this shit. Let's go move some drugs. Let's go shoot. Let's go do this. But I'd rather them take that shit and be like, okay, he's saying this. I feel like I need to be, I know I can be better than. Because I'm basically telling you in the music, all is better than what y'all think it is, man. Like, shit, that shit, it go deeper than just music for me.
Just growing up, like your childhood, like having an impact.
Most definitely, like, because, of course, I ain't gonna say every day was a struggle, because my people, you know, they was able to manage. They was able to handle business whenever they needed to handle business. That was the most important part of it. Like, it wasn't necessarily every day we struggled, because when them days my mama got the food stamps and family gatherings, whatever, we still made that shit feel like we had everything. So it ain't really matter what we didn't have. Like, I ain't really think about all that until I got older and I had to take more pride in that, like where you come from type shit. Like, a lot of people don't do that nowadays, take pride in where they really come from, because if you take pride in where you come from, you wouldn't be doing a lot of the shit you probably doing. Even though you might see the next person doing it and it's going good for them or whatever, that shit don't last forever though, you know? Bad times don't last forever. Shit, it's just real. My most latest song that was most popular was called Intervention.
It was on your EP?
Yeah, most definitely. It was on that last one. So, 4th season, Project 1, it was on there. It's like, I think it's the first song on there actually, but that was a song I took. I ain't gonna lie, I put a lot of feeling in that one right there, man. Like, that song right there, I ain't gonna lie. Once I played it back and I was like, damn, bro, I'm like, that's me for real speaking on that motherfucker. Like, sometimes that shit'll shock you as an artist, like, damn, that's really me sounding like that right now. But it was more so the fact that I was actually, like, hearing the passion in it. Like, a lot of the songs I make, sometimes it be them days where niggas might just record, you know, just to want to be like, okay, I put some work in today. But that was one of the songs I felt that shit. I was like, damn, man, like I can hear the love and I can hear the struggle and the pain and all that shit. But you can feel that shit coming from any other artist actually. But you know, that shit right there, that was different. I'm proud of what I did on that one. I can't lie, proud of that shit. So I ain't push it as hard as I could have, but that's what New Year's, new beginnings for, you know.